Okay, guys, so we just finished dinner. It was really fun. We went to this place called Hanny's. It was a very cool experience. If you've been to Hanny's in Phoenix, you may have heard about the doll experience. You will be experiencing that in one of these upcoming episodes of Hawaii in Real Life. I'm just going to give you a little preview of what you might see. This is the walk down to the basement. Da, 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 da. We went down there, sure did. And this is sort of one of the friends that we met. And it was good. So yeah, yes, this is the place that was supposedly haunted. Oh, go to sleep. Yeah, it was very, very creepy. I didn't get like a haunted vibe from it. I mean, I got a little like slightly unsettled vibe, but I feel like that's just because I was walking down to
Where are we going, Cherami?
Street.
Are we going that way?
Okay, let's go this way. No, I'm in Phoenix.
Yeah, I see Sheraton over there.
Okay, cool. So I did not get a creepy. It was just like a little unsettled because I was going down to a basement. And the only thing that really freaked me out that I did not do, they have an elevator shaft that they have put like a clear glass floor so you can stand on the elevator shaft. Night, thank you for watching. That you can stand on the elevator shaft and it will like look like you are falling, but you're not. And I said, no, not doing it. Not doing it. So that was the one thing I didn't do. But there were dolls, and I was gonna take you guys down to the basement, but I did a Hawaii in Real Life episode instead, and I showed you guys the exterior of the basement. But because you guys are on Unlocked, because you're here, when that episode comes out in Hawaii in Real Life, you get to see it all. I do need to do more conventions in California. I would be all about that. I'm trying so hard not to blind you with these lights, but it's just not working very well. So yeah, that would be really fun. I like California. I live there. I also would like to do more conventions in Texas, and more conventions in Wisconsin, and more conventions in Michigan, and more conventions overseas, and more conventions in Phoenix, or in Arizona, and New Mexico, and Utah, and...
What's that crazy? Utah?
What's wrong with Utah? I've never been to Utah.
I'm joking.
Yeah. I did do an escape room once. I did an escape room in Canada at a convention with Bryce Happenbrook, and who else was there that weekend? Oh, Bryce was there. Josh Greeley was there. And I think one other person, but we did an escape room together, and they kept laughing at me because if you've done an escape room, or at least the one I went to, every time they would knock on the door, a clue would be coming, but music would come first, then there'd be a knock at the door, then someone would come in and like touch you or drop something off for you, and to try to help you. But it's not very helpful when you're trying to focus on a murder and there's a lot of creepy stuff going on and you're trying to solve a crime and make things better for people, and they just keep popping out of nowhere and distracting you and dressed up all disheveled and weird like. So apparently I was making all of the people working at the escape room laugh because I was the only person that, instead of being like getting scared and saying like, oh my God, don't touch me, I would jump and then look at the person and say, I'm trying to solve your murder. I'm gonna need you to like leave me alone because you're distracting me and I have a time limit and this crime is not gonna be solved and you are not gonna be brought to justice if you don't let me do my job. And so the actors that were coming into the escape room were like, That girl is ridiculous, and she's making me feel bad for doing my job. You're welcome. My husband and I got married April 13th of 2014. So we celebrated 3 years last April. What should somebody get Bryce?
For what? Birthday?
They want to get him a present.
Just a present?
I don't know. What's a good Bryce present? Pearl snap shirt. I'm just kidding.
Knowing him better than I do.
I'm gonna ask his wife, and I'm gonna get back to you on that. So, yeah, we've
Get him a key for unlocked.
get him a key for Unlocked. That's so good. Yeah, get him a key to celebrate Unlocked. That would be fun. Yeah, one of those, like, you know, the key puzzle things. That'll be. Oh my God, where did those voices come from? It sounded like they were coming from the sky, but they're coming from down the street. But I was like, oh my God, superheroes are real. Spaceman? That was like a Spider-Man, Iron Man together. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I think you should get him a key for make M&Ms with the Unlocked logo on it. That's cool. I think you should get him a key to celebrate Unlocked, or get him one of those puzzles that has like a lock and a key that he would have to unlock. I think that would be fun. Guys, if my phone dies, don't think I abandoned you, and don't think that those dolls came for me. I'm okay. John is protecting me. And so are the many Pokemon that are on his phone.
The whole army.
The dolls don't stand a chance. The con is not over. We have one more day tomorrow.
A half day.
A half day. And then we will be flying back to La La Land. It will be a short flight. But I think I'm going to get up tomorrow early and do a 6 a.m. yoga class. So. Oh, sweet. Cool. Well, hopefully I will see you there in November. Yeah, I'm excited. Guys, I almost face planted tripping over some steps. And then if I went to the doctor, they would have said, what happened to you? And I would have said, I was doing a live stream on Unlocked and I tripped over a giant rock. Would not be one of my finest moments, that's for sure. But it would have been on camera, and it would have been funny. What happened, John?
A wild knocked owl.
A wild knocked owl?
I just like finding evolved forms in the wild. They're fun to catch.
Evolved forms in the wild. I feel like I'm on a nature show.
It's knocked out.
I would love to work with Shane again. Anytime I get to work with Shane. There he is.
It's nothing special. It's just fun to catch in the wild.
Anytime I get to work with Shane is really special because he's such a talented guy and so nice and so funny and really, 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 really smart. Oh my God. Funny stories about working with Todd. It's really just like a funny story anytime I see Todd. I saw him at the airport. We were not going to the same convention, but we were going to conventions, and our gates were very close to each other. And John, I think we should cross here and go over because the Sheraton's right there. But we were at the airport together. Did not plan to be because we were not flying on the same flight. We weren't going to the same city. And he very loudly shouted in the middle of the airport, well, if it isn't Cherami Leigh, my anime wife. And there were these two older ladies sitting at the airport waiting to board a flight, probably to see their grandchildren graduate. And one of the ladies was like, what's an anime wife? And the other old lady said, oh, I think it's like one of those polygamy things. And I was like, no! Oh no. And now I have to explain to these women, although I didn't, I just walked away and pretended to be like a sister wife, I guess, for that moment.
Terrible. All the way around.
No, I think we just cut through.
Oh.
yeah, so that was awkward. And I worked with him a lot. He directed me in Shuffle, one of the first shows I did, and that was, I think, my first time that I met Todd. We were also acting together in Holic at the time, but when I was working with him on Shuffle, he was telling me for every single session that my character was going to die that day. And I believed him because, like, why would your director lie to you? And then after every session, my character would never die. I'm like, Todd, what's going on? And then the show ended and she never died. And he said, why would you? You're so gullible. You should never believe me. From that day on. I'm just kidding. I still believe Todd. I learned nothing from that experience. Which voice actor do I hang out with the most? I get pranked all the time by them. Honestly, it depends on how many conventions I'm going to and who's at those conventions, and I hang out with them, and what shows I'm working on. Like right after Sword Art came out, I went to like 15 conventions in a row with Bryce. So I hung out with Bryce all the time, and I got to be really good friends with his wife Samantha, and so I hang out with her now far more than I hang out with Bryce. And then oh sweet, thank you, that would be awesome. I hope we get to go. And then I hang out with Todd a lot because we work on Fairy Tale together, and we've worked on a lot of other shows together. David Benson a lot because we're doing a lot of Unlocked stuff. J. Michael Tatum, Brina Palencia, Jamie Markey, and Monica Rial. I love when I get to hang out with them. Colleen, I love when I get to hang out with them. So it just kind of depends where I am and what I'm working on. Oh, thanks for watching Dragon Cry. That's awesome. So it's flexible. I guess the voice actor I hang out with the most is this guy.
I don't think that was the question.
Because we live together. So yeah. We're back at the hotel. It's so cold in here. This is gonna remind me that I need a jacket in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay. It's so chilly. Convention. All right, we're getting into the elevator. It'll probably die soon. Yes. Time to curl up and go to bed, and then get up early and watch the sunrise with this sweet yoga studio before I have to leave and go back to LA. It's been so much fun in Phoenix. But it's been really fun getting to hang out with you guys since this is the first weekend I've gotten to do this. But what's so cool is I don't have to say goodbye to you guys. I get to take you with me all the time. But until then, you guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.
Sorry.
Going on.